All right, let's get right into it. Look, we know you're running a busy dealership. You're not trying to be a tech startup. But what if there was a simple two-step AI strategy that could genuinely make your team more effective and your life a whole lot easier without all the usual tech headaches? Well, that's exactly what we're breaking down today.
So let's kick things off with a little scenario. Just ask yourself, does this sound just a little too familiar?
You've seen it, right? That little moment of panic, the customer's just standing there waiting while your team member is scrambling for an answer that really should be right at their fingertips. Now, this isn't just some small hiccup, it's actually a symptom of a much, much bigger problem.
That frantic search, it shines a light on what we call the hidden cost of chaos. And this isn't just about things being a little inefficient. We're talking about how disorganized information is directly, and I mean directly, hitting your bottom line.
Think about it. Your dealership is sitting on a gold mine of incredible knowledge. The problem is, it's buried all over the place. The best sales scripts are probably lost in some manager's email chain, the service guides are in a binder collecting dust somewhere, and product specs are scattered across who knows how many different systems. It's all incredibly valuable, but it's totally inaccessible when you need it most. And here's the part that really matters. This disorganization, it's not just an internal headache. Your customers can feel it. They sense the hesitation, that little bit of uncertainty. And let's be honest, in today's market, that feeling is often all it takes for them to lose confidence and just decide to take their business down the street.
So what's the fix? Well, step one is all about getting your house in order. Before we even dream about fancy AI tools, we need to create a central digital brain for the entire dealership. And don't worry, this is the easy part.
The perfect tool for this job is called NotebookLM. The idea here is so simple. Forget all the complex software. Just imagine having an assistant who has read every single important document you have, your scripts, your policies, your checklists, and can pull up the exact right answer you need instantly. That's it. That's what this does. And getting it set up is incredibly straightforward. You just create a free account, make separate notebooks for sales, service, and so on, and then you just start uploading your best stuff, the materials that you know actually work. Test it out with a few real questions you get all the time, show your team a quick demo, and boom, you are off and running. No IT department needed, I promise. In this quote right here, it just nails why we have to start here. Building this foundation is everything. If you try to skip this step and jump right into the flashier AI tools, it's a total recipe for disaster. When your team has one reliable place to find the truth, every single customer interaction becomes more confident, more consistent. That's the real magic. Okay, so once that foundation is rock solid, we can move on to the really fun part, step 2. This is where we use all that newly organized knowledge to superpower your team's most important skill, actually communicating with customers.
Now, the key here isn't just to get an answer from AI. It's to get an answer that sounds like it came from your people, from your dealership. We're talking about taking a tool like ChatGPT and actually teaching it to talk with your voice, your values, and your specific expertise.
Just look at the difference here. It's night and day, isn't it? On the left, a generic prompt gets you a boring, generic, robotic answer. But on the right, when you tell the AI who to be an experienced service advisor who actually cares, and you give it your own warranty info to use, the quality of the response is just on another level. It goes from being a simple machine to an incredibly powerful tool. So how do you make this a real daily habit? It's pretty simple. Use real customer emails for practice. Ask the AI for very specific help, like, hey, draft a quick follow-up text for this customer. But the most important thing is to keep the feedback loop going. Hold quick weekly check-ins to share what's working and keep updating your knowledge base in NotebookLM. Okay, so theory is great and all, but what does this actually look like on the dealership floor on a busy Saturday? Let's walk through a super common scenario to see how these two steps actually come together. So here's the scene. A rep in your BDC gets a new lead. It's a customer who's definitely interested, but they've got this one nagging concern about a particular model's reliability. You know this moment. It's a total make or break conversation. But instead of scrambling or guessing, the BDC rep just follows the two-step process. First, they instantly pull up your official talking points on reliability right from NotebookLM, your digital brain. Then they use that approved info to prompt ChatGPT to help them write a personalized, reassuring response. No guessing, no panic, just a professional answer. And the result? It's a win-win-win. The customer feels heard and understood because their specific concern was addressed with real information. The rep feels confident and empowered because they had the right tools at their fingertips. And the dealership presents a single, consistent, professional voice every single time. So, you see, the whole point here isn't about using tech just for the sake of it. It's about becoming a better, smarter dealership. When your team is this empowered, customer satisfaction naturally goes up. Training time for new folks absolutely plummets, and your whole team just operates with this new level of confidence and consistency. Now, by this point, you might be thinking this all sounds great, but maybe it also sounds like a lot of work. But the absolute beauty of this strategy is just how simple it is to get started. No, seriously. You can get started with step 1, building that solid foundation, in about 10 minutes. That is literally all it takes to create your account and upload your first couple of crucial documents. The barrier to entry here is practically zero. If you take only one thing away from all of this, let it be this. Don't overthink it. Don't get paralyzed by all the different AI tools out there. Just focus on building this one simple, solid foundation today. Doing that alone will put you miles ahead of the competition. And I'll just leave you with this final thought. Your customers, they are already walking through your doors armed with information they found using AI. So the question is, isn't it about time your team had that exact same advantage working for them